Hello and welcome to the first episode of my new series, How to Beat European War 6. I'm Wade West, and today we're going to be looking at the Battle of Lexington. It is the first mission of the first campaign, Declaration of Independence, so we're going to be doing that today. And in the series intro, I did briefly go over quickly the 4 basic tutorial missions, so that's good. We have all those checked off. We're already up at 6,000 gold and 740 medals, so we're off to a great start. But yeah, anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so we're starting off pretty simple here. Just gonna move artillery down here, cavalry, get them going, same with the grenadiers. They got really short mobility range at this early in the game here, but we're finally in range. I'm gonna start out taking out this key target, General, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name, but yep, just move the grenadiers in. Cavalry's in range now. We're gonna move our riflemen in here. And I'm gonna try to get some heavier artillery here, because later on we're gonna have to take this city down here and take out this general. So, yep. Alright, so I'm just keeping my artillery just kind of out of range of their infantry so they can't attack and destroy my artillery, but I'm keeping the artillery constantly pounding this main key target here. I'm going to bring this artillery over to the left here because I'm planning on bringing it down here later for the cities. I think it'll be quicker. I'm going to move this guy into the temple so he'll get a little bit of healing effect from that. I'm actually going to bring my cavalry all the way down here because I'm planning to take them straight to the city. And here I'm not going to attack these, I guess they're riflemen. I'm not going to attack these riflemen because I don't want to waste the extra health. Early in the game too, especially this goes for many battles, you do not want to attack or unnecessarily attack troops that you don't really have to. Because all that really does is they'll shoot back at you, you'll lose health, and it'll just make it harder on you, and your troops will die faster. So we're not going to attack there. We're just going to end our turn there. Alright. Looks like this general has moved up here, and now they're all together, which is kind of helpful for me, but also means that there's a lot of their troops concentrated really densely here. We've almost taken out the first general. So that's good. Keep pounding them with the artillery. But my riflemen looks like they've taken a hit. They're already down to 141 health. But hopefully the temple will keep them in good health here. Oh, alright. First key target's out, and it looks like we've got some reinforcements coming in. Up top. Alright. I'll bring them down. Those will be key to taking this city down here. Keep my grenadiers moving forward. Again, I'm not going to attack these riflemen here because that'll only waste my health. I'm going to bring my cavalry in. And it looks like I have a lot of extra gold, but I'm not going to spend it right now. I think I have a good amount of troops in the field. I'm already over my population limit. You'll see up here in the top right. My taxes are minus 50%, so I'm okay where I am right now. We'll just leave it and end our turn. Alright, cavalry are now in range of the city. I'll attack that. Send my grenadiers in too. Now I'm going to actually move my artillery. I want to bring it down to attack the city, but these riflemen over here are blocking their path, I'm afraid, because if I put them right up against it, they'll probably get attacked. But that's still probably the fastest route down to the city, and they'll probably survive and make it all the way down there. So we'll just do that. And now I am going to attack these troops, and because since it's artillery and it can attack from far away, these troops will not be able to attack back, so it's okay to attack unnecessary targets with artillery, and as long as there's no key targets in range that you should be attacking. And I guess then I'm going to have these troops over here move in on this guy. I'm going to send Barrett down here. I think that's his name. Yep, General Barrett. I'm going to send him down to the city. These riflemen, however, I'm going to move to try to take out this general here, General Smith. And these guys I'm just going to leave here holding the temple. And now I am going to attack these troops since they're so low, down to 5 health. I know I'm going to win. There's no way I'll take damage back, so I am going to attack those, get those out of the way. And since I do have a surplus of money, I'm just... oh, I can get some siege artillery now. That is going to be useful. And I think... ooh, I'll just upgrade this city, because maybe later I can get some riflemen or some higher level troops down in here to support my other troops. Alright, geez, my taxes are down 90%. In this battle it doesn't much matter, but in other battles you're going to want to pay attention to taxes. Continue moving Barrett down here, try to get him in by the city. Looks like my cavalry are getting attacked from both sides, so I'm going to move them down here. Get my grenadiers closer still. Attack the city again, and there goes my cavalry, so definitely going to need some more reinforcements down there. I'm going to just shoot these guys because they're low with my artillery and continue moving this artillery down. I could have moved it down here one more closer, but I don't want it in range of enemy troops' fire, so I'll keep it there. These troops again, actually I'm going to move these over and attack Smith here, but you'll notice if you're a beginner, there's this little pile of bricks here. That is a trench, I believe. Sorry, not a trench, and a bunker, I believe they're called. Let me see if I can find troops that can build them. It is a bunker, yes, so it's a bunker. That will reduce the damage I take when I'm attacked by this artillery general right here. So I'm keeping my troops there in that key position and utilizing it to avoid taking as much damage as I would. And then I'm just going to keep attacking this guy, 2 riflemen and my heavy artillery up top here. Alright, he's almost down. His morale is super low. You'll notice if you're a beginner too. Notice that the purple eagle or bird here means his morale is really low. Blue means it's just generally low. So that's good. It means it'll be easier to defeat him. But it looks like Lexington is gonna fall soon. I mean, the city has good health, that's this bar, but the general, he's only got 27 left and with just militia troops, so I don't have enough money to get any more troops, but we'll see about if I need to send any more troops in there to take the city if he loses it. Alright, and it looks like for 3 stars, 16 rounds, we're doing pretty good. We're only in round 7, and we've already taken out 1 key target. This guy's about to fall, and then we'll full attack the city. Alright, so here I'm going to utilize this. Here I'm going to move my grenadiers down right here. You'll notice this thing right here next to them, that is a trench. So that will allow them to take less damage from enemy infantry that are defending the city, so that's key position to put them in. Continue to move General Barrett here, down here, try to get to the city, and then, oh yes, always bring artillery when you're trying to take a city. Artillery is the best way to just knock down a city's health and get your infantry to take it. Looks like my siege artillery is still stuck kind of up here, not much places they can go. I'm gonna bring them all the way down here and try to get them around this set of British infantry so they can hopefully get down to the city soon. And then hopefully we take out, I believe it's Smith? Yep, hopefully take out General Smith here. And I'm gonna move my riflemen over here. Normally when you're trying to take down an enemy general, it's good to get on either side of him and outflank him because that will decrease his morale. But it looks like we were able to take him out pretty easily here. So Smith says here, the scale of the militia is far beyond our imagination. The only choice now is to return to Boston. Alright, so I'm assuming there's Boston over there. Well, if they're fleeing to Boston, that's good for us. We will take this city. Alright, oh, and we got access to this fort and this town. So we're going to use the fort. We're going to aim for the farthest away troops, because that way, if we aim for one of these two troops here, either these Grenadiers or these, I believe they're Highlanders. Yep. Since they're right next to my fort, they have a good chance of shooting back at it, and this fort's already on fire and losing health fast. But if we attack the further away troops, the Grenadiers here, they won't be able, they can only attack or defend within a 1 grid radius, and since they're 2 grids away, they won't be able to shoot back, and the fort will also grab some damage on these 2 troops here that are near. So that's what we're going to do with that. I'm going to leave this militia just to defend this town for now. Not much else I want to do with it. Actually, Lexington looks like it's about to fall, not Lexington, but Parker looks like he's about to die, but the city still has some good health, so I'm actually going to grab some militia up here, because I am still over my population limit, but I'll move them slowly down to hold Lexington from the British, and then we'll continue moving as much of these forces up here, down here, to try to take this city. Alrighty, we'll start at the top here, move these guys on their way to Lexington, which is now on fire and undefended. Start their slow descent, and artillery up here is taking its slow, peaceful time to move down. Finally, this light artillery is in range of the city. We can start firing on it, get some good damage in. Actually going to try to, so here's this situation where I'm going to try to flank the city here, surround it sort of. I'm going to put these troops down, these Grenadiers down here, and move, what's his name, Barrett, right up top here. And so since they're directly on either side of this, you just saw, boom, their morale fell. So that's going to help me take the city. And then any other infantry I move down into here, I'm going to try to get back into this grid here, which has the trench, which will hopefully reduce the amount of damage my infantry takes. Again, with the fort, I'm going to choose a far away target, not one of these 2 that are close, so I can either choose these or these. I'm going to choose these because these have less health. It doesn't really matter which one you chose as long as they're far away. I'm going to leave this militia here to continue defending this town, but I'm going to move my riflemen down here, and I'm not going to attack either of these. These 2 groups of Highlanders, they're unnecessary targets. If I attack them, all it's going to do, lower my riflemen's health, so I'm just going to avoid attacking them for now. And I'm going to try to move my artillery down. It looks like these 2 sets of Grenadiers are blocking my path, and I don't want to get right up next to them where they can do damage to me, but we'll move my artillery over here and fire on them. Hopefully I can get them through here and bring them closer to this city down here. Looks like we're going to be on turn 9 now. Still plenty of time till turn 16. Move our artillery down 1. Actually fire on these troops that are trying to attack Lexington. Move my militia ever closer to the city, 1 grid at a time. Siege artillery is getting a little closer to the city. Oh, looks like we'll take out those troops here. That's good. Lexington's defended. But our artillery down here is dying, and so I'm going to try to move that away from these troops who are attacking it and keep it pummeling the city. Looks like the city and the troops defending it are almost down. Now I'm going to still want to utilize this outflanking to lower their morale, but I also want to utilize this trench. So I'm going to move Barrett here to this trench, and I'm going to move these Grenadiers up here. So we're still outflanking them, but now Barrett's utilizing the damage reduction of this trench, which prevents him from taking as much damage. So we'll attack with him first, and then Grenadiers. Boom. Alright, the city's nearly fallen. And our fort looks like it's about to be destroyed, but I'll attack these weak troops that are far away. Continue to move my riflemen down. I'll leave my militia there to defend. We should have enough troops to take the city. Alright, end my turn. Alright, this looks like it's going to be it. I'll fire on the city with my artillery first. Always fire with that first, and then Grenadiers are generally better at damaging city health than other troops, so I'll fire there. And oop, the city still has some health left. gonna move my riflemen in, and oh, the city's still holding on. Really hoping to take it this turn, but looks like we're not gonna be that lucky. But next turn, if they don't move in to defend it, we should be able to capture it. And my fort is about to die. And so are my militia. I have extra money, so I'll just move my militia out and put new militia in. And I am going to disband this group of militia here. Actually, I'll just take them out by attacking these troops because I want my population to stay, even though it's over the limit, I want it to stay relatively, low, not too high. So we can keep bringing in taxes. Move these people towards Lexington. Looks like Lexington's going to be fine though. Almost done here. And looks like we can take the city. Boom, and that is it. 3 stars on the first campaign mission of Declaration of Independence. Looks like we got 900 gold, 15 medals, and 2 flowers. It's pretty good. So that's going to do it for today's episode 1. We're starting off pretty basic, just the first opening missions of the first campaign. However, later and later missions as I work through this campaign, I am going to look into upgrading. We'll start looking at which troops here we're going to upgrade, because we're going to want to get them upgraded to survive these later missions. And in later episodes, we're also going to look at buying our first general. We do have 755 medals now, so we could get a pretty decent general. It would probably have to be still a blue general. Probably don't have enough to get it purple yet, but we're gonna save. We're gonna save our money instead. We're not going to. We could get a pretty good general, like, believe it or not, Surrier's not that bad of an opening general, but we're not gonna get him. We're gonna save our medals, because saving your medals in this game is crucial. Any beginners out there, I gotta tell you, save your medals. Do not spend them on things that you think you're going to trade out later or not use in the future. It is better to save, for longer periods of time, all the way up till you can get a legendary general who's pretty good with some decent skills, than to just spend it on other generals earlier. So I think we're probably gonna end up saving for Massena. He's gotta be my go-to infantry general with his amazing skills. Assault here, which will give us additional attack when he commands infantry. Formation Master really kind of sucks, but at least his other skills are good. Tunnel, that'll give him more additional damage when attacking cities, which will combine with Assault, so that'll be extra damage. Infantry Master is amazing. That will let him help all the other troops or infantry troops near him. And Inspiration's okay, but not a really great skill. But still, these 3 amazing skills, and you can get them for a really decent price, 1340. He's a legendary general, only costs 1340 here. But if you look at other generals back in the purple, like Moreu here, I butchered his name pronunciation there, but this guy here, 1460, he costs more than legendary Massena and does not have any of the amazing skills Massena has. So yes, that's what our plan is for generals. We'll probably just save for Massena right now. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this episode. Brief, quick tutorial on the first campaign mission. I'll see you guys next time.